The Louvre Museum in Paris, one of the most secure buildings on the planet, robbed in broad daylight. What we used to see only in Hollywood blockbusters just happened for real. Welcome back to our channel. Friends, on the morning of October 19th, 2025, the Louvre opened its doors as usual. Guards were at their posts, and tourists from all over the world began to stream in. It was 8:30 a.m., just 30 minutes after opening, when something very strange happened on the side of the museum facing the River Seine. A truck, the kind you'd see delivering furniture to high-rise apartments, pulled up right against the museum wall. But this truck wasn't carrying any furniture, and the men inside had no good intentions. The group consisted of 4 people. They were dressed in yellow and orange vests, like construction workers, but their faces were hidden behind balaclavas. 2 of them raised the truck's mechanical lift straight up to a first-floor balcony. This balcony led directly into one of the museum's most magnificent sections, the Galerie d'Apollon, where France's royal crown jewels are kept. But a major obstacle stood in their way, a thick reinforced glass wall. Once on the balcony, they pulled out industrial-grade disc cutters. Within seconds, they sliced a hole right through the glass, just big enough to slip through. The break-in was so fast that the security guards hadn't even noticed. But as soon as the glass was cut, the security alarm blared. Guards inside the gallery spotted the intruders, but the thieves didn't flinch. They threatened the guards with their power tools and kept going. Following protocol, the guards immediately started evacuating tourists. Panic erupted. One witness later described it as total chaos. People had no idea what was happening. While the police and museum staff were busy managing the crowd, the 2 thieves calmly smashed the display cases, grabbed the treasures, and escaped through the very hole they had made. Down below, their 2 accomplices were waiting on scooters. The thieves scrambled down the lift's ladder, hopped onto the back of the scooters, and sped away. The entire operation was executed with breathtaking precision. According to police, the thieves were inside the museum for only 4 minutes. The whole thing, from parking the truck to making their getaway, was over in just 8 minutes. Before leaving, they even tried to set the truck on fire to destroy any evidence, but a brave museum staff member managed to stop them just in time. The robbers fled along the riverbank, merged onto Paris's Peripherique Ring Road, and vanished onto the A6 motorway. This daylight heist was a huge embarrassment for France. But the biggest question was, what did they steal? When officials finally assessed the damage, a wave of grief swept the nation. The stolen items weren't just valuable. They were priceless. The Ministry of Culture confirmed that a total of 8 priceless royal jewels were gone. You might remember we said they took 9 items, and they did, but 1 was dropped on the road during their escape. That was the 170-year-old crown of Empress Eugénie, wife of Napoleon III, made especially for her in 1855. While trying to pull it through the narrow glass hole, the crown got damaged, and when it fell, it was badly scratched. Museum officials believe it can be repaired, but the loss of the other 8 treasures is irreplaceable. Among the stolen jewels were Empress Eugénie's beautiful tiara and brooch, Empress Marie-Louise's emerald necklace and earrings, and the sapphire sets belonging to Queen Marie-Amélie and Queen Hortense. There was also a special piece known as the reliquary brooch. All of these jewels dated back to the 19th century, adorned with thousands of diamonds, emeralds, and sapphires. They were more than just ornaments. They were a part of France's royal history. Just in terms of raw materials, gold, gems, and diamonds, the value is estimated at around $2 million. But considering their historical importance, experts say even $1 billion couldn't make up for this loss. Interestingly, the thieves completely ignored the most valuable items in the gallery, like the Regent diamond, worth over $60 million, and the famous Sancy and Hortensia diamonds. This has led investigators to believe the robbers were working on commission, sent to steal those specific royal jewels. They knew exactly what they were looking for. The Paris prosecutor's office stated this wasn't just a financial loss, but a devastating blow to France's national heritage. But how could this happen in the world's most famous museum, a place visited by millions and supposedly equipped with top-tier security? As the investigation began, several shocking details emerged. French media revealed that in the section of the museum where the robbery took place, 1 out of every 3 rooms had no CCTV cameras at all. That's right. Even in the world's largest museum, camera coverage was incomplete. And the external cameras didn't fully cover the balcony where the thieves broke in. But the biggest bombshell came from French Senator Nathalie Goulet, who told the BBC that while the main museum alarm did go off, the local alarm on that specific balcony had been malfunctioning for days. If that alarm had been working, the security team would have been alerted the moment the thieves stepped onto the balcony. The museum's director admitted the security failure and even offered her resignation, but it was not accepted. This robbery has raised serious questions about security in France's museums. And this isn't the first time the Louvre has been targeted. In 1911, the Mona Lisa was stolen by a former employee who just hid the painting under his coat and walked out. It was found 2 years later when he tried to sell it in Italy, an event that ironically made the Mona Lisa the most famous painting in the world. Then, in 1976, 3 men broke a window and stole King Charles X's sword, which has never been seen again. In 1998, another daylight theft occurred when thieves took a painting right out of its frame. That too remains missing. And now, 27 years later, the Louvre is once again at the center of a major crime. Currently, more than 60 investigators, some reports say up to 100, are on the case. Thankfully, on Saturday, October 25th, police arrested 2 suspects believed to be connected to the robbery. Investigators collected nearly 150 DNA samples and fingerprints from the scene, and the arrests were made after finding matches. One suspect reportedly has a criminal record for gold theft. Police are hopeful they will soon catch the rest of the gang and the mastermind, although it's still unclear if any of the stolen jewels have been recovered. After the robbery, the museum was closed until October 22nd, though the Apollo Gallery remains sealed off. Authorities are calling this a highly organized, professional operation, and the investigation is far from over. Thank you all for watching. If you found this story as fascinating as we did, please like and share this video. We truly appreciate all your love and support in the comments. See you in the next one.